Hello, Pattern 4. Welcome to our Science 4. Here, teacher Rolly. I want you to turn your book to pages 109 and 110. Time for review. We did last time. Wonderful. You did a good job in measuring weight of objects. Well, you did the experiment and answered it. As you can see, I can see in your answers in here. Very good. Panpat. Jerawat, Warrington, wow, wonderful. Canary, also here, what a good thing. Saranyaton, Warakon, Kanokpon, Napat, Dusita. Oh, you provided a lot of information. Ananya, Tin, okay, Patanit. Well, for today, I want you to turn your book to pages 109 and 110. Alright, are you ready? Okay, let's go. On page 109, we see here Science Process Skills 3, Enhancing Activity, right? Mass of objects and how they move. We have some objective right here to observe and describe the mass of objects which affects their motion. How can the mass of objects affect how they move? The hypothesis is usually negative. So you can write the mass of objects do not or does not affect how they move. All right. So what to prepare? A stopwatch, a bucket of fine sand, 2 plastic bags, a dial spring scale, a 1 meter PVC pipe, 2 ropes of the same length. Well, I don't have most of the material, so we are going to revise this activity as long as we will meet the objective and the learning. Step by step, work in groups. Well, we cannot do it right now because you are in your respective homes. So fill up the first plastic bag and half of the second plastic bag with sand. Then the mouth of the bags with ropes tightly. Hang both plastic bags on the PVC pipe. Place the pipe across 2 tables of the same level as shown in the picture. All right. Now, number 2. Guess which plastic bag starts or stops moving more quickly. Of course, the one with lighter, with lesser mass. If we push both of them with the same force. Okay? Observe how each plastic bag moves. Find a bag that starts or stops moving more quickly. Okay? The one which is half only, the second plastic bag. Oh, right, wait. Okay? The first plastic bag and half of the second. Yeah, the second plastic bag which has half is the one that moves. We know that by experience already. Kids, students, if you haven't known it yet, I have known it all my life. Everybody knows it. All right? So, okay? So, record the data later on. To observe how each bag moves. Okay? Find a bag that starts or stops moving quickly. The second bag with only half moves more quickly. Use a dial spring scale to measure the mass of the 2 bags and record the readings. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Materials. One is half only, the first one is full. Then number 5, compare the time taken for the bags to start and stop moving. Compare the mass of the 2 bags of sand. Gather the data and sum up the results together. Then present it to the class. Well, if you can't present, it's okay. So this is the record here. Record your data here. Observing the mass of objects which affects how they move. You have the observation. For example, you have task. How each bag starts moving. Pushing a bag half with sand. This one, it starts moving more quickly. Pushing a bag full of sand, starts moving slowly. How each bag stops moving? This one stops quickly. Pushing a bag full of sand, stops slowly. Mass of each bag, now you can measure if you have a weighing scale. All right, both bags. Well, I don't have here. Sum it up. So easy to sum it up because you can have the answers here. We learn that the mass of objects affects their motion. Now, the object with a greater mass is more difficult to move or be moved than the object with a smaller mass. This is because of the resistance to the motion of objects. You can say in here, the two bags of different masses have different moving. All right? You can say the first bag with full of sand moves slowly. The second bag with half full of sand moves more quickly. All right? So, it's just like this illustration. It is easy for objects with a small mass to move or be moved. Yeah. It is difficult for objects with a great mass to move or be moved. Okay. Well, thank you for answering it. I hope you post your answers below. See you next time. Bye-bye.